My dad's not a drinker at all.
Right,
You know, he's
right.
a preacher. I think there's probably preachers that have a little whiskey every now and then. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But you know, I've asked my dad over the years, what do you think about, you know, whiskey or something like that? Or what if I put one out? Because I don't want to offend my dad. You know,
Right.
he's the boss
Right.
in my life. He says, well, I tell you what, you know, as long as you don't abuse it, you know, and it's enjoyable to you, and it's just something you do every now and then. He said, let's be honest, Jesus didn't turn the water into Dr. Pepper.
Right.
Right?
Wine is certainly biblical.
Absolutely, yeah. I bet that was the best wine anybody ever drank, is what he turned into that party. So I just think that, you know, people that work hard and play hard in this country, the blue-collar crowd. Listen, I grew up in a double-wide trailer in Amarillo, Texas. You know, I mean, lean and mean, and, you know, didn't miss meals, but didn't have extra money. And, you know, you come into a store and, you know, it's the weekend, you want to get something to drink and have a party with your friends, just relax at, you know, at the lake or whatever. A lot of people that can't afford to get the good stuff, what do? They get the cheap stuff. And when they drink it, they go, God almighty, that's so tough, you know? So when I started setting out to make American blended whiskey, the goal was, can I create the smoothest whiskey in the store and make it affordable at the same time? That's exactly what we've done here. I'm not an endorser of this, I own it. This is my brand. That's why I'm down here, and some of the greatest country fans in the world live right here. You know, I've been singing music to these people that live in Alabama down through here my entire career. So to be able to come back and shake hands is a big deal, and give them a new, cool bottle of whiskey. We like to say there's a new bottle in town. It's called Redneck Riviera.
What was your first concert in Alabama? Do you remember it?
Oh, Lord, I would never remember that. I mean, I've been making music since '94 with Lone Star. 1994. So I can tell you that Alabama in general, I mean, anytime you come down here and you say Big and Rich is coming to town, or I'm coming to town or whatever, tonight I'm at the Tin Roof, it's crazy. I mean, Dollar Bill, you know who Dollar Bill is here at the radio station?
Right.
I mean, I've known Dollar Bill my entire career. I mean, Dollar Bill is, you know, Radio Hall of Fame guy. And he's still down here. He loves the people here, and so do I. And it's so cool to be able to come into town and hang out with old friends like that and sing music and talk about whiskey and just really celebrate America. You know, one big thing we're doing with this whiskey is every bottle sold, we give back to the Folds of Honor.
Right.
And a lot of people say, what's Folds of Honor? Well, it's a group that pays for college scholarships for kids who lost a parent in combat. Now, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of great veterans organizations out there. This one's a little different because they're taking care of the kids of our fallen heroes. So for every bottle that we sell, the tithe on those bottles, and that goes back to my dad, learning about tithing, goes back to the Folds of Honor.
Gotcha. And you're about to open up a bar in Nashville.
I am, yeah. So Redneck Riviera bar at 3rd and Broadway in Nashville. I'm sure you've been up to Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
Right there on Broadway where everything's lined up.
Right.
I'm at 3rd and Broad. It opens up May 3rd, so it'll be open this
May the
summer.
3rd.
Oh, yeah. When all the folks come up 65 North there, come check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I'll let you get back to the people here.
Thanks,
but thanks
man.
for taking a
Good
minute
to see
with
you
us.
guys. Love Alabama.